Consecutive is a normal English word that means in a row. Consecutive days of the week are like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So consecutive integer problems, we're looking at integers that are right next to each other. We start counting 1, 2, 3, and if our first number was x, the next number would be represented by x plus 1 and x plus 2. So we have the sum of three consecutive integers, so x plus 1 plus x plus 2 always means equals 138. I can combine my like terms, so I've got 3x plus 3 equals 138. If we subtract 3 from both sides, we've got 3x equals 135, divide by 3, and x equals 45. So if my first number is 45, my second will be 46, and my third would be 47. If I add them to check, 45 plus 46 plus 47, wouldn't you know, I get 138. The sum of three consecutive integers is 71 less than the least of the integers. Find the integers. So again, let's let the first be x, so the second would be 1 more than that, and the third is 1 more than that. Sum is the answer when we add, so we have x plus 1 plus x plus 2. And then it says the sum is 71 less than the least, so the least would have to be x, so 71 less than that, x minus 71. I can combine my like terms, so 3x plus 3 equals x minus 71. Subtract x from both sides, so I've got 2x plus 3 equals negative 71. Subtract 3 from both sides, so 2x equals negative 74. Divide by 2, and I have x equals negative 37. So that's my first. If I add 1 to that, I get negative 36. And if I add 1 to that, I get negative 37. And if we find the sum, I get negative 108. And that is 71 less than negative 37. If we start just playing with some odd integers to figure out what they mean by consecutive odds, let's just start with, 1, 3, 5. So if 1 is x, to get to 3, I added 2. To get to 5, I added 2 more to that. So the sum of three consecutive odd integers, I'm going to have x plus 2 plus x plus 4 always means equals negative 75. Combine my likes, so again I have 3x plus 2 plus 4 is 6. Then to get rid of the plus 6, I can subtract 6 from both sides of the equation. And divide by 3, and I have x equals negative 27. So if negative 27 is my first number, I add 2, I have negative 25. I add 2 to that, I have negative 23. And I checked them out by adding, and wouldn't you know, I got a sum of negative 75. If we want to talk about consecutive even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8. If I let 2 be x, to get to 4 I added 2. To get to 6 I added 2 more. To get to 8 I added 2 more. So the sum of four consecutive integers, x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6, equals 7 times the greatest of the integers. So when we combine our likes, we've got 4 x's this time, plus 12 equals, distribute the 7, 7x plus 42. Then I can get x on one side, subtract 4x from both sides, And I've got 12 equals 3x plus 42. Subtract 42 from both sides. And I've got negative 30 equals 3x. Divide by 3, and x is negative 10. If negative 10 is my first, and I add 2 to that, I get negative 8, and I add 2 to that, and I add 2 to that. And when I add them up, my sum is negative 28. And wouldn't you know, 7 times negative 4 is also negative 28. So my answer, the 4 consecutive integers, are negative 10, negative 8, negative 6, and negative 4.